Welcome to the house of the hitters. Today I got something special for all the true OGs out there. We have the Nike DT Max 96, one of the most iconic cross-training shoes of the 90s and signature shoe of Deion Sanders, also known as Coach Prime today. In this review, we'll focus on the history, design, comfort, and fit of the Nike DT Max 96. We also going to call it the Diamond Turf 3. While I know the old school sneaker enthusiasts, you don't really have to say too much about this sneaker. We'll talk about this shoe and why the younger generation should be interested as well. In July 2023, Nike made the announcement that they'd be partnering with Deion Sanders once again. Now, this partnership comes a few years after the two decided to split. Deion Sanders discussed his discontent with Nike after he didn't feel like he was being compensated correctly, and Nike declined to fund his youth organizations. Now, going back, Deion Sanders originally signed a contract with Nike back in 1992 during his playing days of Major League Baseball and the National Football League. The Diamond Turf signature line became a mainstay and a staple in popular culture and sneaker culture alike. We saw the release of the Diamond Turf 1 back in 1993, the Diamond Turf 2 in 94, this DT Max 96 and 96, the DT4 in 97, and the DT5 in 98. Now, bringing it back to today, it seems that Sanders being hired as head coach of the Colorado Buffaloes is the reason why these two giant entities have reunited. The school has been in partnership with Nike since 2005 and is still under contract until 2025. The sponsorship deal requires Sanders to wear Nike products exclusively. Initially, he wore Colorado team gear that didn't have the Nike logo. Now, that level of petty reminds me of MJ at the Olympics. However, in January of 2023, a video surfaced of an equipment staff member providing Sanders with some Nike shoes to try on. Sanders compared it to cheating on somebody since it's been at least 15 years since he's tried a Nike shoe on. Terms of the deal have not been disclosed, but we only can assume that it must be the money. So here in 2024, we've seen a shock drop of the Nike DT Max 96 here in mid-February with a wider release expected during the summertime for a retail price of $170, and that's going to be on sneakers and possibly select retailers. This review is special to me since the Diamond Turf 1993 was the first shoe to spark my interest in the technology in sneakers, with the big strap across the top and that chunky outsole. You can kind of say that this sneaker line made me a sneaker nerd. So before we get into the review of this iconic sneaker, I first want to say thank you for watching this video, and please y'all, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, share with your family, your friends. They dope, you dope, I'm dope, we should be here together. My name is Norman Nation. If you've stepped into is what we like to call the house of the hitters, where we help people cop sneakers for retail. We do dope exclusive reviews like you see right here, right now. But more importantly, we got a sneaker community and nothing but sneaker enthusiasts that come together in fellowship about this thing that we love called sneakers. So sub up and join. Starting with the box, we have a vintage style from the early 1990s to the year 2000. So starting with the lid, we have a brown base with a black Nike logo. We have a black base around the box with red trim. Now on that tag, we have Air DT Max 96. This is black, white varsity maize. This is a size 10.5 with a style code of HM8249001. Now on the inside of that box is pretty standard with standard sheet of sneaker paper. Nothing to note there, but the main thing is cool to pay homage to what many consider to be the golden era of sneakers. Now, as we get into design, we're gonna start off with the outsole that you can see coming in white and black solid rubber with rugged tread designed for turf training with a Nike swoosh at the forefoot. Now, contrary to the 2018 model, this model you will see Deion Sanders' face in that air bubble that goes back to the OG in 1996. Looking at that midsole, you have majority white and black coming from that rip design from the uppers. On the heel, you have a Max 2 air unit, which was new to the Diamond Turf line with the DT3s, with an encapsulated air unit at the forefoot. Now, moving to the uppers, we have a white leather base contrasted by black nubuck. You also have Varsity Maze mesh ovals that kind of accentuates that rip design. You also see that Varsity Maze on the swooshes on the lateral side, the medial side, in the heel. The shoe design features an ankle strap made out of nubuck and rubber with a white Nike swoosh. Now, as you remove that strap, it exposes a neoprene tongue coming in black with black lacing, and this leads up to the tongue tag that has the iconic Deion Sanders logo that represents his football career and his baseball career. Revisiting the heel, you do get an Air logo with a black pull tab. Now, don't get this confused because there is a friends and family model out there that does say Prime here, but the standard model that we released to the masses is just black. On the inside of the sneaker, you get black sock liner. Behind the tongue also is black, and you get a dope insole that's yellow with the Diamond Turf logo at the heel. Man, what more can be said about this sneaker? This bold design embodies Deion Sanders' style, flair, and charisma that we saw during his playing days in the NFL, in the MLB, and now as the most high-profile coach in college football. Man, this comes from a day when athletes was damn near superheroes in a time where people just wore what they like. Now let's talk about comfort and fit. The Nike DT Max 96 has a higher cut than what we saw on the Diamond Turf 1 and 2. That combined with the fact that you still get the ankle strap, this sneaker provides ample ankle support and stability for lateral movements. The visible Max 2 unit at the heel, the encapsulated air unit at the forefoot give you tons of impact absorption. That's good for activities like running, jumping, enhancing overall comfort. In the uppers combination of leather, nubuck, mesh, and neoprene give you a level of durability, support, and breathability that keeps the foot cool and comfortable. Now, the shoe that I very much compare this to when it comes to comfort and fit is the Air Max Bartley with somewhat of a looser fit, just depending on how you adjust the straps. Now, that brings me to fit on the Nike DT Max 96. I would say stay true to size. Now, the laced up closure system, it does give you some adjusting, variation on how tight you want the sneaker based on preference. But the narrow fit, I would say for most people, yes, stay true to size. If you have a higher instep, you may want to go up half a size. But I would say for most people out there will be no need to go down half a size. Now, I did have a 10.5 and my real size is a size 11. But I had to do it for the people, man. I had to get this thing available for y'all for a review. So I got a 10.5. I did try it on. I'm able to fit the sneaker, but I'm being honest with you, it is kind of tight. In conclusion, the Nike DT Max 96. What more can you say about this sneaker? I already know the OGs. They don't care what I say, man. This is a must cop for all the guys that remember East Bay in the golden era of just sneakers in general. Everybody is going to try to get this sneaker from that generation. Now, the younger generation, I think, man, Coach Prime is on the up and up celebrity wise, and I think he's still relevant to the kids. But I will say, man, this is a different sneaker for today where, everybody is kind of wearing low cut, more basketball sneakers. Try your hand at a turf shoe, man, a cross training turf shoe. Shout out to Deion Sanders, man. Louis luggage. I always laugh about the Louis luggage joke. We need more of that, and this is it right here. Can't wait to put an outfit with this one. Y'all know I gotta do it. But let me know in the comments what you think about the sneaker. Is this something that you can't wait to get your hands on in the summer? Is this something that, you know what, I'm good on? You know, we're going to leave the 90s back in the 90s. If you're a youngin' that you don't remember the original release of the sneaker, you know, let me know in the comments what you think. And once again, thank you for watching this video. Man, hold up. Hit the fire.
Hit the fire. Hit the fire. I told y'all, I'm going to stay on y'all head tops. Who delivering exclusive reviews like this months early?
I ain't playing with y'all. And listen, if you want to watch another exclusive, I suggest you click this button right here.